I just heard what may be one of the greatest things I've ever heard in my entire life. It came from Chris Williamson on his interview with Tom Segura, which if you're unfamiliar with Chris Williamson, you need to get on that. He is a crazy content creator. Really love his channel, love his content, really an inspirational person. He does some amazing interviews, and this one with Tom Segura was no exception. In the middle of this interview, he dropped a nugget that just like, boom, blew me away. Might do the same for you as well. Regardless of what you hear me say, go check out that interview. It was awesome. If you're new, my name is Zach. What is good? So, what I heard was this. He was talking about something he saw on the internet. On the left side was like this Neanderthal looking thing, and on the right side was like this super smart wizard person, and in the center was just like an average person yelling into the void. The idea here is this. You can either be the Neanderthal or you can be the super smart wizard. You never want to be the person in the middle. I'll explain. See, the Neanderthal and the wizard, they can actually go to the same place. They can accomplish the same goals. A great analogy goes to sports, specifically the NFL. There are a number of these guys that make an insane living from playing sports. They're in fantastic shape, they make millions of dollars, and their whole life is basically grab ball, run fast, get to end zone, eat protein. I'm sure that's oversimplified, but you get what I'm saying. Their whole life is just, I grab the ball and I gotta get it over there into the painted part of the field. But then you've got positions like the quarterback. These people are hyper aware of everything that's going on at every point in time, unless they play for the Bucs. I'm just kidding, Baker, we love you, homie. Mwah, fire them cannons. Any hooser. Those quarterbacks also make millions of dollars. They're in fantastic shape, right? They do largely the same thing. They just accomplish it in a very different way. Well, on average, the person in the middle that's just yelling into the void, that's a Neanderthal trying to seem like one of the smart people. This is another example Chris gave. When it comes to getting fit, eating protein, you've got this person on the left who's like, lift weights, eat protein, don't eat sugar, do good. You know what I mean? Super simple. Then you've got this person on the right that knows exactly what happens when you eat the protein, how your body processes it, everything about the workouts. They know exactly what part of the muscle it targets. They can tell you every detail. But in the end, they're still just doing the same thing. They're lifting a bunch of weights, they're eating a bunch of protein, they're not eating a bunch of sugar, caloric deficit, whatever they're trying to do. Like, it's the same exact thing. Whereas the person in the middle is the one that's going, well, I can't do cardio on the same day that I lift weights because if I do that, it's going to kill my gains. And once I go ahead and do this strength exercise, I have to eat 40 grams of protein less than 30 minutes after the exercise. Otherwise, it's not going to synthesize. I don't even know what I'm saying, but you get what I'm trying to say. They overcomplicate it to the point where they wind up not really progressing at all, or in some cases, even going backwards. For my own personal journey of trying to become a personal trainer, here's my thought process. I want to stay on the Neanderthal side as much as I can, and that would be a piece of advice I give to you. The longer you can stay stupid, the less of a chance you have of getting in your own way. Well, as I study, as I improve, as I get smarter, as I try to inch my way towards being an expert, I'm still just gonna try to sit in this camp. It's just, not only does it seem easier on the mind, but the results are gonna be there. Look what Forrest Gump did. Do I even need to say anything else? Ping pong champion, Medal of Honor recipient, founder of the Bubba Gump Shrimp Corporation. Homie had no clue what was happening the whole time. I just realized this is the second Forrest Gump reference I've made on this channel. Really great movie, and you reflect on yourself when you watch it. I think I just called myself stupid. Anyways, if you take anything away from this video, or if you go watch the Chris Williamson video, I want it to be this. Do not overcomplicate things that you're doing in your life, whether that be with your family, whether that be at your job, wherever it is, do your best not to complicate it. If you're a Neanderthal, you can work towards being an expert. I don't know why you'd ever want to go the other way, but you get what I'm saying. You can work towards being an expert. Don't be that loud jackass in the middle, because normally what happens, the moment you hit that stage and project it, you never move on past there. And then any chance you had of hitting your goals from either side of the spectrum, it's gone. So percolate on that, pontificate on that, insert really big word on that, Figure out which side you are on, apply that to your individual goals, and shoot for the moon. To hear more about my goals, you can click on the link to the video that's going to be somewhere on this screen right now. And if you enjoy the vibe, like, comment, share, subscribe, whatever you feel necessary. As long as you engage in the content and have a good time and are happy, that's good with me. As always, stay happy, stay healthy, have a great day.